Welcome to the 2022 BF Goodrich SCORE Baja 500 safety video. Safety for our spectators, racers, volunteers, TV production crew, event staff, and media is the most important elements at all SCORE races. This video is being provided to ensure you understand your obligations as a helicopter operator or drone operator. All pilots must pre-register with ScoreInternational.com before the race. If you have any questions not answered here in this video, please contact Race Director at ScoreInternational.com or registration at ScoreInternational.com. Airspace for the BF Goodrich SCORE Baja 500 operates around the Ensenada Airport and San Felipe Airport, along with the BF Goodrich SCORE Baja 500 racecourse. For this reason, you must have a GPS-enabled device with the course loaded prior to entering the airspace. The Ensenada Airport offers services for fuel, but doesn't allow hot fueling. If you plan on refueling at the San Felipe Airport, please call ahead to make sure they have fuel. Unless you have secured permission from a private property owner in the area, the airport is the only designated landing zone in our airspace. Landing on or near the racecourse is strictly prohibited unless it's an emergency. Please take extra caution when flying towards the airport, as you may encounter air traffic coming in the opposite direction in this area. The BF Goodrich SCORE Baja 500 helicopter and drone race frequency is 130.30. All helicopters must actively be monitoring this frequency when in the SCORE Baja 500 airspace. The BF Goodrich SCORE Baja 500 weatherman health frequency is 151.625. The SCORE Baja 500 safety and medical frequency is 154.010. Please orbit clockwise at the start and finish line when hovering over your racer or a spot in general. If you need to share airspace with multiple choppers over other parts of the course, please communicate effectively about your orientation. The minimum altitude for all aircraft is 500 AGL and 500 feet off the centerline of the racecourse. The minimum altitude at the start-finish line is 500 AGL for helicopters. The maximum altitude for drones will be 150 AGL so that they do not share helicopter airspace. There is no night flying in Baja, Mexico. We expect all helicopter pilots to land before nightfall. How to report your position during the race. Please start by identifying the color of your helicopter and the type. Every mile for the course has a mile marker that corresponds to that mile. To report your position, refer to your race map. Locate your position relative to the course and report the nearest mile marker. For example, this is the blue A star. I'm at race mile 65. If you witness a crash or see a medical emergency, please radio SCORE Medical immediately on 154.010. They will need to know the approximate race mile and the number of the vehicle involved. If there is a fire hazard, and if the course is blocked, please hover over the accident scene carefully at 500 AGL and advise other helicopters on approach with other race vehicles. If you deem it necessary to land your helicopter and provide assistance, contact SCORE Medical on 154.010 and wait to receive clearance. If cleared to land, you must immediately shut down your engine once you touch down. Do not create an additional hazard by landing too close to the accident scene, as the medical transport chopper may need to land as well, and race vehicles may need to drive around the accident scene. Medical helicopter protocol. Keep the airspace near the accident clear as the medical helicopter approaches. Radio them on 130.30 and ask if they need assistance. Keep the frequency being used by the medical helicopter clear and the airspace clear unless needed for support. SCORE International reserves the right to penalize any team or revoke credentials to any pilot if we deem your actions or inaction is causing an unsafe environment. Flying at a SCORE race is a privilege, not a right. Drone pilots. It is your responsibility to maneuver your aircraft away from any helicopters in your airspace. No exceptions. All drones must maintain between 20 AGL to 150 AGL. SCORE would like to thank you for taking the time to review this video. Have a safe race, and again, if you have any follow-up questions, email racedirector@scoreinternational.com or registration@scoreinternational.com.